the Gore Club Podcast. All right, Gore Clubbers, you know what time it is. It's the season of the witch. It's time to light the bonfires, drink the cider, eat the candy, and tune in every night for a short episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween on the Gore Club Podcast. That's awful. Welcome back to the 31 Nights of Halloween, the Gore Club Podcast, and Ace is back with another pick you may have heard of.
We're back, and it's another Halloween. It's a movie that sounds like it's a Halloween movie, but it barely is.
Whatever.
It's called Trick or Treat, and it's trick or treat, not trick or treat, like people may think.
I think the VHS of that is down there too.
Yeah. I think I have a hatred for that movie just because people always think of that movie before they think of this movie, which is the superior one.
Opinions vary.
Yeah.
That was my last year's number one pick, by the way.
I'm just shitting on everybody.
No, it's great. I've got fucking toilet paper. Let's do this.
Yeah, Sammy Kerr, he rules. This is another one. It's supposed to be coming out on Blu-ray pretty soon.
Eventually.
Hopefully. I mean, maybe by the time this airs, I'll be like watching it at home on crisp 4K Blu-ray.
Do I want to see a movie that I love on VHS in 4K?
See, there's literally a scene in this movie where you can see the boom mic drop down and it comes back up.
Yeah.
I want to see that in HD.
And not on purpose, like whatever you call it, Black Dynamite.
Yeah. No, this movie rules.
Gene Simmons is awesome.
I've, definitely, this makes the yearly, this makes like every few months I just pop this in and watch it.
Yeah, I was going to say yearly?
Yeah, no, way more than once a year. This soundtrack rules. I know we talked about the soundtrack on here when we did the soundtracks episode, Fastway. Just absolutely amazing.
We talked about the music video on the last episode.
Yeah.
Or one of the last episodes.
Music's video is great. The dude playing Sammy Kerr, he was a backup dancer for Tina Turner?
Tina Turner, he did Solid Gold. He was in Fame.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when he's on stage and he jumps up and he does like a big twirl.
It's a pirouette, baby.
Starts my favorite part of that is when he gets real silent and he's got like the chain on his arm and he starts beating it against his hip. And then it's then you hear that guitar kick in. You're like, yes.
Yeah,
it's so good. And then. If you ever saw this movie in the store, probably maybe 20 years ago when they put the really horrible DVD out.
I know what you're going to say.
You just looked at this and it had a big picture of Gene Simmons on the front and Ozzy Osbourne, who looked nothing like. They use a picture of Ozzy Osbourne from the No More Tears era.
Yeah.
And this movie came out way before that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even look like that in the movie. And he has a good probably 20 more pounds on his face in the movie. He definitely looks way worse in this one. And Gene Simmons has short hair. He's basically playing, Wolfman Jack.
God,
if you're a 1960s radio fan.
He's the bad guy. I don't care what anybody says. He's like the mastermind of how this movie becomes what it is.
Yeah.
It's all his fault.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the guy who wrote the music, but whatever.
And this kid in the movie.
Backmasking.
This kid in the movie has the coolest bedroom ever, and he just destroys it.
Yep, just like mine.
I would have killed to have a bedroom like that as a kid.
Some of those posters are worth so much fucking money.
Yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, don't tear the poster down.
Tear down the walls!
Yeah. But, yeah, this movie's a 10.
What haven't we said about this movie?
Yeah, I'm sure we'd probably mention this a whole lot, but yeah.
To the point where one of our co-hosts actually threatened to quit. Before he quit.
This is like the Gore Club Podcast Comfort Watch.
I don't know. We should get sponsored by Mark Price.
With Lorimar video. But yeah, the ultimate trick-or-treat movie.
It is. The ultimate horror heavy metal movie.
It's literally the best movie called Trick or Treat ever made.
Jesus. Everyone just unsubscribed.
They're losing people.
All right. Tomorrow night, tune in for another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween. That's all I got. Gore Club Podcast. This is the Gore Club Podcast with Steve Vessell, Ace, and Death.